I won't even be angry. I will just be embarrassed at myself and disgusted. Most romantic or sweetest thing someone has done for you? Are you single? You have a life partner? Where did you do your coaching in Delhi? The most obvious one is you go through his followings and see. Today it's gonna be a Q&A video because I've just completed 1 year in YouTube. Oh my god! Wow! So thank you for all the love and support. And I have a list here with me out of all the questions that I've received on Facebook and Instagram, 20 questions that I found interesting. Let's go down to the question part. So the first question is regarding my education qualification. UPSC, the ultimate goal. Why did you become a YouTuber? Okay, I received one similar questions, which was, what major are you taking in college? These are like similar types, so I'll answer together. My education qualification, 10th, 10th boards, and after that, I took PCMB. I didn't take PCMB. I was forced to take PCMB. I hate maths and I struggled a lot and I despised being a PCMB student. I just felt so out of place. Everybody, I want to become a doctor, I want to become a nurse, I want to become this, I want to become an engineer. My aspirations were completely different and I just felt so stuck there. And that's it. After PCMB, I knew I was going to take arts. I took English honors, and for 1 year I did my coaching and stuff, and after that I am now pursuing my masters. UPSC, the ultimate goal. No, UPSC is not my ultimate goal, and obviously, but I'll keep appearing for exams. But I would prefer being in my home state, Arunachal. So right now, MSO, Masters in Sociology. And what did you become a YouTuber? I always used to cringe regarding YouTuber. Yep. I was that kind of person. I was like, YouTuber, no, I can't. It's like YouTuber was never in my mind, I think until 2021. It was actually my friends. If you guys have been following me on Instagram before I created my YouTube channel, you guys will know that I love taking pictures and videos of food. So my friends, they were like, since you capture all these things, why don't you just become a YouTuber, And I was like, YouTuber, but I have to put time and effort, and it takes a lot of time. And I was like, I don't have the time. But then I thought, why can't I just do it for fun? At first, I thought I would become a food blogger. Yeah, that was my ultimate goal. I thought I will just, try Delhi street food, recommend stuff. I saw people started liking my daily vlogs. So yeah, when I created YouTube, I had no goal, nothing like that. I was uploading, but I was not very ambitious with my YouTube content. I made it clear in my head that it doesn't matter how many views I get. It's okay. I'm just doing it because I love taking videos. I love, going to places and stuff like that. Are you single? You have a life partner? What do you guys think? Do I look single? Do I look like I'm in a relationship? Do I look like I'm engaged? Or do I look like I have a husband and kids? I might actually have husband and kids, who knows? The most important thing, feeling for a person to be in love. Okay. Truth be told, I've never been in love before. Yeah. I think even my first relationship, like not the school crush or stuff like that, like real relationship. At first, I thought I was in love, but towards the mid of the relationship, when I turned 20, I realized I'm not in love. I'm just attached to this person because he is my first boyfriend. That's the thing. I've been in, I love this person kind of love, not I'm in love, not this kind of love. But I have been loved like that, you know. So I will say from that perspective, me receiving that kind of love, the most important thing is you are 100% sure. Like there is no doubt, not even a hint of doubt that this person loves me or likes me, like you love your friends. And Once you experience this kind of love, it's really, really hard to settle down for bare minimum. You're not asking yourself, you don't have any doubts. Okay, the most important thing, the day you realize, I don't just like this person, but I like and love him or her without any doubt, you're in love. And also, when you are suspecting, does this guy or girl love me, like me? If you're having these doubts now, he might like you. I'm not saying he hates you. Above all the other girls, he might like you the most, but he's definitely not in love with you. When someone will truly love you, you will feel it in your bones. I swear. It sounds so cheesy and something off the book. Does your parents give you free hand and allow you to choose your life partner according to your wish or are very strict? I think my parents now I think they'll be fine as long as I marry someone from Arunachal. Growing up, I was told to marry someone from my community, like Nishi, but I was like, what if I don't want to marry? You know, like what if I fall in love with someone else? It was like, okay, then at least marry someone from Tani clan, like from Adi, Galo, Tagin. But I was like, what if I fall in love with someone, some other tribe? And they were like, okay, as long as you stay in Arunachal, Mother's Day would generally prefer a rich or wealthy person for their daughter. My mother, especially, she is like, always pick someone who will love you. Because once you are old, your kids won't be there, I swear. Your kids will come and meet your family, they will have their own life, they'll be dealing with stuff, and that time your husband will be there. So always pick a nice and loving person, a calm person. Like I am very, I'm very this kind of person. So I think even if you are like both calm, it's like kind of boring life. So I think there has to be balance. One fire, one water. My father, he once told me this. The reason they don't want me to marry someone, who lives far away is because when they will be in their deathbed, by the time I will fly down, come all the way here, they'll be dead. I won't be by their side when they'll be dying. Some emergency case and stuff like this. Being the eldest child, irrespective of your gender, the eldest child has to take care of the younger ones. My sister, she is like 13 years younger than me. And it's not just their pressure. Even me, I want to be with my, parents. I want to be here with them. I want to take care of them. When I'll find someone who I love, and if that person also loves me, I think my parents will eventually say yes. And the next question, your type. Well, I don't have any type. I swear I don't have any type. I don't have a list, you know, of the qualities that I want in a man, like the specific physique, look, hairstyle, nothing like that. Height, weight, nothing. Yeah. But I do know what type of person that I want to date. Yep. And regarding that physical thing, uh, I normally say looks doesn't matter, but I think it does subconsciously. The only time that looks really matters for me is when the person that I'm dating or seeing starts judging me or talking about my looks, then I'll also start judging him for his looks. Why don't you try Miss Arunachal? Looks, physics, everything you've got. Well, these questions I've got a lot. I've got a lot. Whenever I used to come live, I think it was 2020 or 2021. It was December. I remember it was December, and my exams were from like January first week something. And I was not here in Arunachal, of course. So yeah, that time I left it be. After 2022, I was not interested. And every year, my friends or my families, they would send me these, audition form or like advertisement telling me to, yeah, you should try, every year. But I was like, nah, now I'm not interested because I think by 2022, I knew what I wanted. There was a lot going on in my life to focus on these things. I did get 3 requests from 3 different pageants to join. I was like, no, now pageants, no, are a big no right now. The latest request was this year. Where did you do your coaching in Delhi? For how many years have you been preparing for civil services? Well, I did my coaching in Delhi from Next IAS. My basic foundation and maths I did from Next IAS, and my optional was PSIR. And you guys know where, of course. Subra Ranjan, ma'am, of course. In every other institute, optional is usually like 6 months, 4 months, 6 months, or max 7 months. But in Subra during our batch, it was 11 months, almost 1 year. Yep. So I did coaching for 1 year. That's it. How do you study subject wise for competitive exams? Don't you feel stressful? Similar question, tips for beginners in civil services. Obviously, the first, you have to cover the NCRT. Those are the like basics. You have to first clear that. I did my mistake. Before going, my brother had already warned me. There will be lots of people who will suggest you should try this book, this book is really blah, 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 blah. People, they start suggesting, oh, Lakshmi Kant, this. You should. This is like the best in the market. All those people, all my seniors are studying this. And I just went right into the trap. My brother had warned me again and again before I went to Delhi. But I still was like, you start to panic. It's like everybody's studying all those big books, like these huge books. And those names sound so fancy. So I would suggest, please, 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 first complete your NCRT. I would say that. Try covering one book in at least 2 days. Just set those goals. Don't you feel stressful? My time during that time, oh my God. I used to live alone and I did not have a partner yet. I was living with, I did not have any family members and I did not have any of my cousins. Like I was just living alone. It was so stressful. It was so stressful. I was like, oh my God, if I don't come back to Arunachal, I am gonna be dead. Come back from class, sit, you're alone in the room. And my cousins, they remember I had this like some small bit of surgery here regarding mole that looked kind of like tumor. So I removed it. And I remember once I came back from class, my sister Ayang, she was like, Yaldi, what's there in your bag? And we looked, my hair, my whole hair was like fully drenched. And I was so stressed, I didn't even felt all those things, the blood here in my neck or my hair. And I swear my hair was falling out so much that I went to a doctor and I had to take some tablets. I took tablets for like, it was very expensive. Like one packet of tablet, it was like 6,000. And I took for like 2 months and not just one tablets, like two, three different kinds of tablets. And it was so stressful. And I also developed bad eating habits. I was binge eating. I ate I ate 6 kg of peanut butter. 6 kg. I'm not even kidding. 6 kg of peanut butter in 1 week. I was just binge eating. And I used to have this what? Chole bhature, like 4 chole bhature, this big size chole bhature in like one go. I was like kind of a vacuum. I will just consume anything and I won't feel. And I won't feel that it was just kind of so bad. I just very, very, very stressful. And there are so many things I just don't want to talk about it. And yeah, that's it. And okay, so the next question is red flags in boys to avoid, red flags in you. What's the red flags in me? Tell me. Just kidding. Okay, red flags in boys to avoid. So I think someone who doesn't take no for an answer. If you have just started to date someone, the most obvious one is you go through his followings and see the kind of people that he's following. He is following random girls. If he's following those girls that share like very fun skits and informational stuffs or like very artistic stuffs, then I get it. The contents are nice. Okay, it doesn't matter the gender, the girl or the boy. It's nice. But if a girl is only posting face, lip syncing sensually, posting cleavage, booties, bodies, It's okay. I'm not saying that girl shouldn't. And the worst, if that girl doesn't even follow him back. Yuck! That disgusts me to core. That disgusts me. That's the most embarrassing. Ah, shit. I can't even imagine. I won't even be angry. I will just be embarrassed at myself and disgusted. That's it. Oh, when you ask me what's not your type, this is not my type. If you are dumb enough to think he's just following her because stuff like that, whatever, if you're so delusional, then nah, you're wrong. If he thinks she is pretty, he is definitely in her DMs. And even if the girl is following back and you don't feel good, I think you should talk to your partner. And I think if he genuinely cares for you, he'll understand. Why would he fight over someone random for you? You are his partner. You are there when those girls aren't. And it's not a gender thing. And even if you're a guy and your girl is following random boys, then I think you should talk to her. And then it's not a gender thing. Don't make it like only guys do this, girls do this. Now. Just is 12th grade percentage as important as people make it out to be? I would say to some extent, yes, but it's not like your life depends on it. I think the only use of 12th grade percentage is to find you a good college. Because if you will have good percentage, in your 12th grade, then it's easier for you to get into, reputed college. It was back in the time when you used to get colleges as per your percentage, but now there's like CUT exams. So I think nowadays the relevance is not much. It's just like, for your parents and relatives to say, hey, my niece, my nephew, my son, my daughter scored this much in 12th grade. How much your son or your daughter scored? I'm not saying it's not important. It is, but I think more than before, the relevance has gone down a bit now. What is the most romantic or sweetest thing someone has done for you? If I have to pick, it would have to be a handwritten note. Yep, at this age, it's a bit rare. How can I forget about this one? One time I told someone I love croissant. People who know me, they know the fact that I love croissant. Yeah, croissant. That's it. So one time I told someone I love croissant. Next time we met, it was like a week ago, like a week later. He literally bought me all types of croissant there was in the bakery. The person also knew that I love bread. He called me focaccia, garlic bread. And I was like, what do I do with all these carbs? I know that's so bad. It was butter croissant, almond croissant, pistachio croissant, and blueberry and something mixed croissant and chocolate croissant. That's pain au chocolat. I think the blueberry one. I don't like too much sweet, so I get the blueberry one to my friend. The person was like, I bought this for you. So I was like, okay, now I have to eat all this. I did not specify that I like butter croissant and I'm not much into sweet and stuff. I did not specify what kind of croissant because I did not even expect. One third one would be someone made me a whole playlist. Yeah, there were two guys who made me a playlist. But the one was filled with, the kind of songs I want your body, I'm gonna do this to you, girl. Nah, creep. And the other one was filled with those kind of songs that I never heard before, describing a girl, longing for a girl in a very nice, decent way, like no sexual, nothing. Like there were female songs also, but they were all like very chill. I've never even heard any of those artists. I'm not that kind of aesthetic person, so I don't know those kind of songs. I only know 1975 from that whole playlist. About You from 1975. So I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I didn't even listen to any of those songs. So bad, right? I've heard those songs after 2 years this year. I was like, damn, these are good. These are good to chill. Yeah, these were the sweetest things that someone has done for me. When I say these are the sweetest things, it doesn't mean that all the other stuffs I don't consider them sweet enough or like I'm comparing. One way to destroy something is to compare, and I'm grateful for everything in my life right now. And yep, that's it for today, guys. I really enjoyed this Q&A, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in my next vlog.